Getting my car stolen has never been high on the list of things I worry about in life. I worry about more important things like what snacks are in the cabinet and what video game I'm going to play on Discord for 5 hours. So last year was a pretty wild milestone in my life. I had just hit it big on YouTube, I was living in my first apartment, and I typically had to leave my car in a paid parking garage. It was pretty inconvenient having to walk 1 or 2 blocks to get to the front door of my apartment, but you know, I had to do it regardless. I had been getting ready to go to a convention in Minnesota, so I was packing, making sure I had enough clothes to wear for the trip, getting everything I needed, and I ended up short of a couple items. I decided to make a last-minute run to the store and pick up what I needed, so I walked down to the parking garage to go get my car. Okay, it wasn't in my usual parking spot. Now, it's not uncommon that I park in a slightly different area or on a different floor. This can be a fairly busy parking garage at times, so I looked around a little bit and still didn't find my car. I'm not even worried yet, you know, I'm just genuinely confused because as someone with ADHD, I misplace stuff all the time. I only worked a few blocks down the road, and I have left my car once or twice in that parking lot, but nothing was there either. Now I start panicking a little bit. So I call up my dad and I'm like, hey, I can't find my car. So he drives over there to help me look. We got in his car, circled the area for a few minutes, checked up and down streets that were several blocks away, and we just found nothing. So I finally had to admit that my car had been stolen. But how did this happen? Let me tell you, because I know. We found out. Here's the breakdown of what happened. The type of car I owned was a 2012 model Kia. For those unfamiliar, there's been sort of a niche movement going around on social media called Kia Boys, with a Z, where people steal Kia cars by using a glitch that a lot of the older models had. Basically, you could just force start the car without even needing a key by plugging in a USB drive. So this went viral on stuff like TikTok, and you suddenly had a bunch of delinquent teenagers breaking into and stealing cars. It was a big problem in a lot of big cities. Kia actually started sending out letters offering free steering wheel locks in response to all this, so that if you had one installed, it would be significantly harder for someone to steal your car. And of course, I received a notice in the mail, had months to get it serviced to fix the issue, and just chose not to. So it's important for me to say, yeah, it kind of is on me for not taking action there, but also I was seeing news stories of this stuff happening in like really big cities, not the small town that I'm from. So I wasn't super worried about it. My mindset was more like, it's kind of a risk, but I don't have the time to sit and wait for my car to be worked on right now. So I'm just not going to worry about it. But also, come on, man. Why'd you steal my car? Stop, dude. We did pretty much everything we could in the moment, which was report it stolen to the police, and that was about it. I had my dad drive me to the airport the next day so that I didn't miss my flight to that convention, and that was that. We did hear back a couple months later that the car had been found. Apparently, whoever took it tried running from the police and crashed it. And let me tell you, once we saw the state of this car, we wanted nothing to do with it. The inside was completely trashed, dude. The seats were stained with who knows what, and it was just absolutely disgusting. We let a scrapyard just have it for free. We did not want to look at that car anymore. But now I drive a Prius and I love it. So it all worked out. Prius Nation, rise up. Moral of the story, dude, I don't know. Get good. Don't have your car stolen. Are you stupid, dude? What are you doing, man?